Thursday morning. It's beautiful outside. I'm going live like I do randomly. I don't believe in time. I think time is an illusion. So I go with what I feel. I do what I want because I'm living in purpose. So with that said, I saw something on Facebook today and I kind of laughed a little bit. I'm trying to keep the mic close to me so you guys can hear me. If anybody's watching this re-recording, happy Thursday. I'm bringing this closer. So this morning, I'm going to put the comments so I can see. Erica, you can hear me? Everyone can hear me, can see me? So I saw this morning, all love, I see everything through love. Someone said, why do people say rich rising, grand rising, and they made it funny? Like the people that say, like me, that say rich rising, grand rising, there's something wrong with it. And when they see people say good morning, you know, that's a pattern. Okay, that's a pattern that people are used to. Like, good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. And, you know, people like, you know, it's not common for me to say rich rising to anybody. It's not common for me to say grand rising to anybody. But it's kind of common for me to say good morning. So when people say good morning, you know, good morning, good morning, good morning. To me, saying good morning to everyone, a lot of times is fake. And follow me with this, it's fake. You know, you say good morning, good morning. It's just like when somebody asks you, you know, hi, how are you? Oh, good, good, and you? It's like fake. You're not really asking somebody how they're doing. You're just saying, oh, you're just trying to say something polite. This when somebody says good morning, you just say, hey, good morning, good morning, good morning to you too. You know, it's not a lot of meaning for me. But let me break down what rising and morning means. So morning, English is a spell language. I'm going to get not too complex with it, but English is a spell language if people don't know. So everything that sounds like something, it is something or it means something else. I know it sounds a little confusing, but English is a spell language, okay? So morning, it can be applied the same way, but it's a homophone word, meaning that two words sounded like bear and bear, right? So let's stick with the morning part. I just want to educate everyone that's ignorant out there, okay? Ignorant, I'm saying in a way that you're lacking knowledge, but instead of looking for the answer, you publicly shame what you don't know. So you publicly put yourself out there that you're ignorant, okay? So, you know, all in love. I'm just here to educate people. So morning is a time of the day, just like afternoon and evening. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. So you're stating the time of day. Let's forget about the morning part, because morning, whatever. It's your life, ready? But I just want to break it down. So the morning part is you're stating the time of day. Good morning. Good morning. It's morning. Yep, it's not the afternoon. Still 11, still 11:58, it's still the morning time. You're stating the time of day. Rising, your body is in a state of sleep, right? I'm just going to keep it simple. Your body's in a state of sleep. Your spirit is resting. Everything is resting. So when you say rising, you're rising up. You're rising your mind, your body, and spirit. So when I say grand rising, when people say rich rising, grand rising queen, grand rising king, we're honoring the mind, the body, and the spirit. So I hope that helps everyone. But if you want to say good morning, you're just stating the time of day. So when I say rich rising to everyone, and when I say grand rising to everyone, it's not annoying. I'm acknowledging the rising of your mind, your body, your spirit. Okay? And I'm acknowledging mine. So I rise up in the morning and I give gratitude. So I just want to educate people out there that's ignorant. And I know on social media, a lot of people are ignorant. They hide behind it. And they go on social media and they try to make a meme out of something. And then everyone that comments behind it, they go, yeah, me too. So if anybody was on that post that I saw this morning, I don't know you personally. I'm not triggered by it, but I was like, this is a discussion that if people don't know, I'm going to educate you on. And don't take my word for it. Do your own research. You could be like, Nikki's full of shit. Do your own research. But everyone that liked that post, I unfollowed. Why? Because you're ignorant. Ignorant in a way that you're not gaining knowledge. You're not educating yourself. But you're just bashing something. Educate yourself. And I'm not bashing you. I'm just saying educate yourself. Stop being lazy mentally. Mentally stop being lazy. And be like, you know, a lot of times people in my DM, and they're in my DM asking me questions that they could just Google. But it's something that you don't understand about Google, like maybe detoxing, or maybe fasting, or maybe how to lose weight. That's different. But if you go, hey Nikki, I'm just trying to get something like simple. Like, what's an alternative to coffee? Google it. How can I wake up earlier to make a fitness class? I can't tell you that. I can't give you that answer. That answer is within you. People just jump on bandwagons. I'm not a bandwagon jumper. If anybody knows me, I walk in my own lane. I make my own rules up. I see things a little different. And the people that align with my frequency, that align with my life, I mess with you because we speak the same language. We're on the same frequency. When I see low frequency stuff, sometimes I address it, and that's one of these addresses today. And the reason why I'm addressing it, because as a society, as a community, we lack educating ourselves. We're so quick, even when social media, even when what is it called, the flip phone that came out, and when internet start hitting the phone, we start being lazy. We start taking what is it called? The sidekick came out. But instead of taking tests and like memorizing stuff, or even like calculations, we start getting lazy and we start going on our phone and start having our phones doing stuff. A lot of people can't even spell a word out, but they could text it out because why? Autocorrect. We're getting lazy as a society, as a community. We're getting lazy. And if this resonates with you and it hits you and you're triggered by it, obviously, then maybe you're the lazy one. And you need to educate yourself. Instead of judging things, educate yourself. You don't judge anything, be like, ooh, that's stupid. Why don't you educate yourself? And everyone educates each other. And this is what this post is about. But that's what I got to say about that. But today, I wanted to give myself flowers. Yes, I'm giving myself flowers. My gym was completely packed today, which is a blessing. I love to heal. I love to see people healing. I love to see people investing in themselves. I love people educating themselves, right? So the gym was packed, and I was looking around at everyone from my 5 a.m. One-on-one clients. What up, Sally? Listen, I handled the gym being packed and everybody knocking out stuff. I handled it pretty well. It was humid this morning, but we did that. So 5 a.m. warriors, 6 a.m. warriors, we did that. Congratulate yourself. Walk around like a bad motherfucker today, because you did that. You did that while everybody else was on social media judging people. You did that. So my little timer lights went off. But anyways, everyone that comes into my gym loses weight. Everyone that comes into my gym and that actually applies themselves, because it's maybe like 0.1% that don't get it because they're just lazy, straight out, and they know who they are. But they know who they are because I give them the tough love. But when you apply yourself, you get results. Sally, shout out to Sally. Shout out to Toya. She's my online client. From online to classes to one-on-one training with me, you all get results. And it's nothing, people are like, oh, online doesn't work for me, or classes don't work for me. Oh, I need that one-on-one because I'm shy. It doesn't matter. I educate you. I teach everyone how to heal themselves. I'm a little different. I personalize everyone because I get to know everyone personally. I'm like, no, you got this 15 pounds. No. You got these 10 pounds. Oh, nope. You doing those push-ups. Get off of the modified. I don't believe in girl push-ups and guy push-ups. I don't know. Men in this world, back in the day, we ain't going to get into that. They always want to come up with terminologies to make women inferior. Modified push-ups, we don't do, right, Sally? We graduated from that, right? So, I'm out here pushing you guys past your ego. So I was giving myself flowers today where I wrap this up. I'll give myself flowers today because everyone that trusts me within their journey, they get results. I looked at everybody today, like I looked at Sally yesterday, and I was like, Sally, you lost mad weight. She was like, yeah, I'm like, no, you did. And so when she took her picture, and I stole another picture from you this morning, from your little selfie from the bathroom, you guys are killing it. Trish, killing it. Bree, killing it. Jelly, killing it. Muscle gaining. People always come to me and disrespectful, telling me, I don't want a weight loss. Who says in my description I am weight loss? I customize everything. I help people heal past their ego. My classes are very hard. I know they are because I'm challenging you past your ego. If you're not ready, if you're with the bullshit, just like the person, or I don't want to attack the person, but just like people, community, and they're out here doing ignorant stuff. If you're not ready to educate yourself, if you're not ready to see your reflection in everything and grow as a person, and grow as a community, grow as a household, you're not ready for none of my classes. Because if you're gonna half-ass do things, you're gonna bullshit, I'm gonna call you out on it. If you're not called out on it with me, you're gonna feel weird because everybody's pushing themselves. You're gonna be left out. You're like, I'm gonna cheat these. I'm gonna do half reps. You're going to feel left out. Why? Because everyone's pushing each other, from men to women to children. We're all pushing each other. From boxing class, I'm doing an advertisement. I'm doing a promotion today, me and Julio, and if he's awake right now, he probably should be awake. But boxing, listen, best cardio. Like, forget about the cardios that we do on my cardio day. Listen, you need to release some stress. You need to get something off your mind and you just don't know how to articulate it. Come to boxing. Boxing class, if you can't make morning classes, there's no excuse why you can't come after work to a boxing class. The women that I see in this boxing class, listen, they letting go emotions, they letting go ego. So I should just call boxing class the ego class, because you see the ego just bah, 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 bah. So shout out to everyone that came out yesterday, Johness, Christy, Nelly killing it after boxing class. She felt so liberated from boxing class. She was like, I don't know, she had a lot on her mind. After boxing class, she went for a walk. She ended up burning 600 more calories. Listen, if you don't know what it is, then, half-ass do things. Be that half-ass person, half-ass educate yourself, half-ass do that training, half-ass do that cardio, half-ass do those meal plans. Half-ass do it, and you have a half-ass life. But if you want a fulfilling life, apply yourself. Drop that ego, see everything through love, and set boundaries for yourself. You get what I'm saying? And give yourself flowers, and give yourself flowers to everyone else. So I love my team, but I'm giving myself flowers today. Why? Because I had to look at myself. I was like, damn, Nikki, you are the shit. I'm the shit because everyone that comes into this gym, their life changes. And you know what? And I love it because they believe in me and I believe in them. And it's just a family. It's a community. Like this weekend, we're going for a biking thing. I know everybody wants to go hiking, but we did that. We did that. So let's go biking. Let's do an experience that we could teach our children. Like, how many people bike ride nowadays? Huh? You probably bike on your phone, talking junk on social media. I could talk junk on social media. It doesn't matter because I'm helping. You're not helping. You're taking away. If you're taking away things from social media and you're just making people feel like crap, then get off of social media. I'm in here inspiring people to be better, to do better, to break that ego. You get what I'm saying? And it starts with rising in the morning. Forget about your good morning. Let's rise up. Let's rise the mind. Let's rise the body. Let's rise the spirit. I'm not talking about the time of the day. I'm not waking up and being like acknowledging the morning. I'm acknowledging the whole day. I'm acknowledging my whole body, my mind, my spirit, everything. And throughout my day, I'm loving myself. I'm giving myself flowers all day. And everyone that's around me, that's in my frequency, I'm constantly giving them flowers. I'm constantly giving them love. And if their ego's in their way, in the most loving way, I'm going to give them the tools. I'm going to guide them and show them, hey, knock it out. If they can't get it from me verbally because their brain is so, loud, then let's do it with boxing. Boom. right after work. If you can't do it at 5:30, you got my recharge class. Come knock it out in the recharge class. But you can't make it to any of those classes because you're busy, then join online. Then join online. That's it. If you can't do any of that, then stay out of my DMs and stay out of my frequency, because we don't resonate. And that's okay, because everybody's not for everyone. And I'm saying this all with love. I know you guys are going to work, but what to eat for breakfast? Fruit. What to have for lunch? Vegetables. What to have for dinner? Your fats, your grains. I don't count macros. I don't believe in them unless you're eating toxic foods. I don't believe in them. I believe in quality of food. Quality of food. Food is fuel. If food is healing, why am I going to count healing? Okay, I'm going to have this much healing. No, I'm counting my healing. But if, you could definitely go overboard. Don't lose me real quick. You could definitely go overboard with having too much fiber, with having too much iron and stuff like that. You'll feel it. But when it's too much. And I want to get into this real quick. I'm not even looking at the comments. I don't even want to say so many people. If this applies to you, you clutch onto a illness, a sickness, and you give that an excuse. Like, it's so many women and men, they come to me for thyroid problems. Do I have thyroid problems? I can't gain weight, or I can't lose weight, or I can't lose weight. Let's bring it there. I have a thyroid problem. I can't lose weight. I'm like, I don't think that's it. Then what it is, Nikki? You're holding on to a sickness and making an excuse for your toxic life. Huh? What you mean? You have thyroids because of the food you consume. You have thyroids because you're not taking care of your body. If you take care of your body, I could show you how you can help your thyroids. Or you could take the alternate and just go to the doctors and be on a whole bunch of medication and just keep eating like shit. Which one do you want? Do you want to heal, or you just want to manage? Stop eating like shit. So in the morning, if you in the line, like I say it all the time, if you're in line and you're getting your Dunkin' Donuts, you're in Starbucks line getting your little Starbucks drinks and a little bagel, little oatmeal in the morning. If you're at at a donut place getting the donuts for the work crew, because that's what y'all do every morning, stop. Buy some fruit. Buy some fruit. Cut up the fruit. Don't get fruit that's already cut up. You don't know what it is unless it says organic on the label, and I want to see the seeds and everything. I want to see everything. Have fruit. Teach your children, teach yourself how to blend up fruit in the morning. Have that for breakfast. Dish the coffee. Pick up some herbs. Everyone that has asthma, get some mullein leaf. Okay? Anyone that has allergies, I'm going to do an allergy thing tomorrow. I'm going to teach people how to knock out allergies. You got problems with thyroids, get some sea moss, get some bladder. If you got too many questions that I can't answer, guess what? I have an ebook. I made an ebook to help me out so my DMs ain't packed. Here's my ebook. Read it. A lot of people don't read my ebooks. They'll ask me questions, and I'm like, you didn't read my ebook, did you, that you purchased? No, I didn't. Why? The answers are there. They're so simple. Do the reading. And it goes back to the first part of this conversation. People are ignorant, and ignorant in a good way. Ignorant doesn't have to be a bad way. Ignorant because they lack the facts, because they're not educating themselves. Educate yourself on how to heal yourself. That's it. Invest in yourself. We invest into our problems, but we don't invest into our solutions. And an investment is energy. Forget about the money. Oh, Nikki, I can't afford that. You can't afford to love yourself. It's not about money. It's about energy. Whatever you want to do in this world, you can do. You have to put the energy behind it. And manifestations. People like, Nikki, well, how do I manifest my first $10,000 in a month? I got a new business. How do I manifest living having my dream man or woman? How do I manifest having my dream home? How do I manifest this? Energy. That's all it is. You can watch a long YouTube video and people go 10 steps on how to get your first 1,000 in a day, or how to get your first 10,000 in a month, or how to get your dream home or your dream man. How do you manifest it? Energy. I don't have to go through 10 steps. It's energy. The energy you give is the energy you get. And if you get back lessons Follow me. If you get back lessons where life needs to teach you something and needs to sit you down to humble yourself so you could break that ego, that's okay. Oh my goodness, Nikki, life is hard. Life is not hard. You're growing. You said you wanted to change, right? In order to change, you got to grow. In order to grow, you got to break. Just like muscles. People want to grow muscles, but you don't want to do the work. Remember, muscles, you're tearing little muscle fibers, tissue fibers, and that's one part of how the muscle grows. So you got to break to grow. So manifestation, I don't have to go through the 5 steps. I don't have to go through the 10 steps. It's all about energy. Everything that you do, that you give yourself, just like I gave myself flowers today, is energy. When you rise up in the morning, you're acknowledging your mind, your body, and spirit. If you want to keep morning, saying good morning to yourself, you're just acknowledging that time of the day. I don't acknowledge the time of the day. I'm not saying it's wrong, but my frequency is here. My vibrations, I want to keep them high. So I acknowledge my mind, my body, and my spirit. So when I see you in the morning, I'm acknowledging your mind, your body, and spirit. Why? Because I don't care about time. Time is an illusion. That's why people are like, I'm going to be late. Are you late? Or are you just being guided to avoid a big accident? Or are you being guided to meet the love of your life? Trust the timing of your life, okay? Let me look at the comments. Sally. All right. I see a lot of people watching. So, listen, I got a YouTube video. Somebody asked me yesterday. I ain't going to say no names. You know who you are. She was like, who do you watch on YouTube for to be influencing? Myself. I read. I educate myself. Anybody that I watch, honestly, a lot of people that I watch, a lot of them are already passed. You know, because I vibe with anybody that's on my frequency. And people that aren't on my frequency or I graduated from, and I'm not saying I'm higher than them. My first book that I actually read when I got out of my ego was Gabrielle Bernstein. And her book changed my life. And her book changed my life. She didn't say anything. She just basically gave her what I'm doing is just talking about the truth, about life, about how she, got over stuff. And I was listening to her, reading her book, and I read all her books, and she changed my life. And then another book fell onto me, and it was Abraham Hicks. And I was like, wow, her book, I don't want to get into that because I'm going to be here all day, but her book changed my life. And I was trying to educate people around me, and they probably looked at me like, fuck, Nikki, you crazy. But I didn't care because I felt my vibration just boom. I started buying more crystals. And my crystals, I felt like I was like a superpower. I was like, oh my goodness, this is electric. And then I started graduating into different understandings. I became vegan at that point, and I just felt, you're following me, right? My life just started opening up. My path for myself started opening up. And besides resisting it, which a lot of us do, resisting my purpose, and I'm going, that don't make me feel good. I don't like this. I don't like that way, how I act or what I do, my ego, my toxic ways. I don't like that. I like this path. I'm going to trust this path. This path is going to be hard. I feel it, but for something in it, I see that light at the end of the tunnel. I don't know what it is, but all I feel it, and it feels amazing. Keep walking that path, and it walks into your purpose. And my purpose, I'm still educating myself. Things fall in my lap all the time, and I read it, I educate it, and I apply it. And it's funny because I read stuff, right? And I'm like, wow, I was just talking about this the other day. I don't want to get into that conversation, not just yet, but I will, because I don't care, because I think people need to know. Because I think a lot of people, we're just zombies, and we just do everything that everybody did. Well, I've been doing this since I was a child, Nikki. So what? Break the pattern. Be the black sheep. Change generational curses. Be that person. If you feel the change, be the change. Straight up. Stop being afraid of living your true purpose. So I'm going to go. So grand rising to everyone that's watching. I'm acknowledging your mind. I'm acknowledging your body. And I'm acknowledging your spirit. Everyone that says good morning, hey, good morning. I'm acknowledging that time of the day. I'm not saying it's wrong, but I don't believe in time. So I be lying. I be doing myself injustice saying good morning. I don't care about what time it is. I care about the energy that I'm in, that you're in. And if anybody, if I trigger anybody, then you got to do some root work. And if you need help doing the root work, guess what? I got an ebook for that. It's called Selfishness. Learn how to be selfish and learn how to be on your lane. Learn how to understand yourself. You can't understand me. You can't understand the world if you don't understand yourself first, okay? Nobody's going to love you like you love yourself. You get what I'm saying? What's up, Christy? Nobody's gonna bash you as much as you bash yourself. Nobody's gonna look in the mirror and be like, I'm still fat, as much as you, okay? But you with that same energy of self-sabotage, you could look in the mirror and go, Grand Rising, Nikki, I'm acknowledging your mind. I'm not saying good morning, because why am I acknowledging the time of the day? I'm saying grand rising to you, rich rising, because I want to rise with richness in the morning for my mind, my body, and spirit. And I'm looking at myself and I go, I love every part of you. And if I could love myself so deep and you love yourself so deep, there's no one that can hurt you, because you love yourself. You don't expect anything from anybody. You acknowledge, you keep your boundaries. You acknowledge vibration. If somebody's not vibing with you, they gotta go. I don't care who they are. They could be family. They can live with you. If they don't vibe with you and they're not on your frequency and they're bringing you down, they gotta go. Just like on my social media, I'm not here for you. I'm here for me. And if you're listening, you listen. If you want to unfriend me, unfriend me. I unfriend people all the time. And it's not personal. It's you don't vibe with my frequency. I go bloop, 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 bloop. I don't care. I just don't vibe with my frequency. If you vibe with my frequency, I follow you. If you don't vibe with my frequency, I don't follow you. So it is what it is. Just like when people hit me in their DMs, and I say this all the time. My sister said it yesterday. She's one of the best. I don't care. She's my sister. I'm not saying it because she's my sister. My little cousin out in Texas, she's the best loctician that I ever seen. And I watch a lot of people on social media. I'm out there trying to figured out. My cousin out in Texas, she's the best loctician that I ever seen. She didn't start my hair. Kiara started my hair, but she practiced on my hair one time, and I say it all the time, her purpose opened up for her. Kiana, you're doing it. I am so proud of you. I'm glad I was the start of your journey for it, and I am so proud of you. My little sister, you know what? My sisters are always watching me. They're always watching me. All my sisters are doing their damn thing. My little sister, she's the baby. Even my brother, he's out there. My brother looks just like me. I love you, bro, if you see me on here, but my sister, braid, she's one of the best braiders. I don't care what nobody says. My sister's fast, she's efficient, she's very blunt like me, and she said it, don't come into my DM, don't come into my clients' DMs, don't come into my sister's DMs with, yo, what up? Yo, I just want to lose this weight. That's not the energy I'm on. That's not the vibes I'm on. Come correct. You can say good morning, whatever. I'm going to say peace. What is your goal? Hey, Nikki, I just want to join one of your classes. Boop. What's your goal? Let me know about yourself. I just don't allow any energy into my place. Tell me about your goal. Tell me about yourself. Let me get into your world since you want to be in my world. When you start being vulnerable and allowing your ego to drop, we could do business, and that's with any business. So if you want anything done, let's say your AC done, your driveway done paved, you want a dog walker, you want your hair braided, the energy you give is the energy you get. Okay? How you feel like if I jump in your DMs, yo, you want to join my training, yo? Don't come into my DMs like that, because I'm just going to look at you like you crazy. And I'm going to judge you. I'm like, who the hell is this? And they're like, oh, I'm somebody's auntie. I'm like, shit, God damn it. But anyways, I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to talk about, and I'm going to end this conversation with, like I said, rich rising to everyone. I honor your mind, I honor your spirit, and I honor your body. Give yourself flowers just like I gave myself flowers today. If you don't know what I'm talking about, rewind this video and watch it. If you need help, I'm looking at the comments. If you need help with anything, I have ebooks out there, okay? I have ebooks out there. If you want free advice and you just don't feel like spending it, whatever, the money, okay. Watch YouTube videos. You don't have to watch mine. I got a YouTube out there. If you don't, you can watch all my lives. I spit a lot of knowledge. If you don't, go follow some of my clients. They show you what they do. It's no secret. All it is being selfish, putting yourself first, putting the energy out there that you want to get back. You get what I'm saying? That's even with workouts. And rising rich in the morning, okay? And being rich throughout the day. I'm just not establishing, okay, it's morning time, it's the time of the day, now it's afternoon, now it's evening. No, I'm acknowledging my mind, my body, and my spirit. I love you guys. I am out.